Okay, so overall, I really enjoyed this class. I definitely grew like literally in all three like aspects that we could talk about, like reader, writer, and person. I think I grew as a reader because like at the beginning of the semester, I think that whenever I would read, like I feel like I was just getting like surface level information, like plot, like the characters and stuff like that, which I feel like, I mean, obviously, like, you're just gonna get that from literally just reading. Like, you don't have to dig deeper or anything for that. And I feel like now, like, I do a pretty good job of, like, really thinking while I'm reading to, like, really understand what's going on and get the deeper meaning of things. Um, so that I can, like, I don't know, understand the themes and, like, the bigger picture, I guess. Like, the different things that are happening that I feel like I probably wouldn't notice if I was just reading like surface level. And then like being able to read critically and like understand more of what was going on, I think it made it easier to write. It just I mean I don't feel like I've ever been a bad writer, but I think that really fully understanding the book and like digging deeper into it makes it easier to write about it, because you have to analyze quotes. And so if you can analyze, or if you can dig deeper into the text, then it makes it easier to analyze the quote. Like, you're not just explaining what's happening, like you're explaining like more like why it's happening and like what's going on. Like, I don't know, I feel like it was just easier to analyze and write my paper because I was able to read deeper and understand the deeper meaning of it. And then I think I grew as a person just because, like, especially when we went online, like, I really had to keep myself accountable, like reading when I needed to and making sure that I got all my assignments done. And cause especially since before we went online, like, we didn't really have assignments we had to do for this class. Like, you just had to read and then come to class. And I know a lot of people that didn't actually read, like, they would just come to class and take notes. But like, I mean, I didn't do that. I think that once we went online, I really was like reading to understand and like dig deeper into the text, because like you weren't there to do it for us. We had to do it on our own because we had to turn in an assignment before class and then you would explain more. So I think that really helped me grow. Like, I managed my time and like made sure I was getting everything done, and I don't know, like, I had to be more organized and stuff. So I think I definitely grew as a person. But like I said, I really enjoyed this class. I enjoyed most of the books. There were a few that I didn't like as much, like The Power and the Glory, and My Brother Was an Aztec. I did not like that one. I don't like poetry. But I think my two favorite books were probably Fire Sermon and Freshwater. I really liked Fire Sermon, probably since we did it at the beginning of the semester because of the plot. And I mean, like, really digging into it was interesting, but I thought the plot was really interesting just because, like, it's like I don't know, like, I would never cheat on someone. It was just interesting to see, like, what she was thinking and stuff. And then I really enjoyed Freshwater because I think that since it was like the last book we read, I was really looking into it, like reading deeper and more critically. And I thought it was really interesting I saw that you could view it from both the psychological perspective and a religious perspective, but I thought it was really interesting to read it from a psychological perspective just because I like psychology. But like, it was really interesting. Like, I don't know, it was weird, and I think that's part of the reason why I liked it, just because it was weird. But I was really confused at the beginning. So and then I think another reason why I really liked this class was just because it was easy for me, like, to read and then come to class and take notes. And then the quizzes were basically literally, that was a contradiction, they were literally just over the things we talked about in class. Like, it was really easy to do. Like I didn't feel like I was on my own for anything really until we went online, but even then, like, it wasn't that bad. So I don't know, I really enjoyed this class um for those reasons. And like I like reading, and I haven't gotten to read in a long time just because I don't really make the time for it, but I feel like I'm so busy, and so I don't read, because anytime I get the chance to relax, like I just relax, which I should read instead of going on my phone, but I don't. So I really liked being able to read like a lot this semester. So I really enjoyed that, and I'm definitely gonna have to continue reading from here on out just because I really like it. So yeah, I really enjoyed this class, and I think it was a lot of fun to read all those books.